2. Yeah, probably shouldn't have cast. There was no reason to cast that scab, even just in case. I don't think he's gonna have anything to kill me when I just put that back on top of his library. Riot Devils could be good. Let's see. This guy, not so good against Lumberknot, but he's still, I mean, good enough to keep in. Moonheron might be a little bit worse than Riot Devils, to be honest, just because of the defense. And he's got, like, the 2-1 first strike flyer. But, I mean, Moonheron still is, like, I can draw into certain draws that just crush with a Moonheron and Cackling Counterpart and Battleground guys, so I don't know if it's really worth getting rid of that guy. Though Riot Devils seems solid against him. He's got, but even Stitcher's Apprentice with his Selfless Cathars, those come out and stop a lot of the early beats. And Moonheron plus Battleground Geist is actually good against Manor Gargoyle. Yeah, I think Moonheron's worth leaving in. I think I'll just go with what I have. Yeah. Rolling Tumbler, obviously not the best in that current situation, still fine against him. Ugh. Well, this is definitely a mulligan. Yep. Ugh. I guess I can't really mulligan this. I mean, this guy's good at defense, and we have all our mana. I think this is better than going to 5. Yeah. Wow. Two interesting hands. Stitcher's Apprentice would actually not be a horrible draw. Or we could just draw islands and mountains for the rest of the game. It's sad because I'd rather, like, if we lose this game, I want to prolong it as long as possible. And he's probably in another draft and only has 13 minutes on his clock. Instead of giving him the mindless, I'll beat you in the face. Yeah. I mean, no reason here not to pass. I'm probably going to shoot that guy no matter what. He gives us problems later with some of the other cards he can cast. And like if I draw Rolling Tumbler and he has a Lumberknot, those guys are a bitch. Ooh, and he has just as slow a draw as us. Which is kind of scary. I mean, that means he's, like, we have a slow draw. That means, yeah, he has stuff like Lumberknot, some very powerful things, probably. Do I hold this guy back on D or swing? Well, Manor Gargoyle's really hard for him to deal with. I actually think I swing. Could be a mistake. I mean, I'm more the control player, but when Manor Gargoyles comes down, I can at least get that hit in. He's only attacking back for 1, so it's a fair exchange. If he drops, though he probably doesn't have a 1 toughness creature here, he could have drawn like a Voiceless Spirit or something, like, or he just doesn't cast it because he knows I have Geist Flame. And he's waiting for some way to protect it if I tap out. Like, I tap out and he goes Voiceless Spirit, Travel Prep on Lumberknot and Voiceless Spirit. There's probably a Gargoyle or something here, though. Mausoleum Guard, makes sense. So here, do I give him the flyers with the guard or not? I think I have to hold back for now. I mean, no reason to make that exchange yet. I'd much rather draw into a Rolling Tumbler to kill the Lumberknot before making that exchange. This could be bonds pretty quick, but I haven't seen a bonds from his deck. Ooh, that guy might end up being trouble for me. Well, I don't know if he would have sideboarded a Naturalize. This could be a great opportunity to just go ahead and get in the hit for my Manor Gargoyle. I mean, I'm not really into blocking Worship Spirit, especially when I have Stitcher's Apprentice in hand. Can he do anything to kill this guy? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna make him indestructible and swing in. We still have, we can get in a little bit of damage here. I mean, as I said, I'm not blocking Orchard Spirit straight up when he has Spidery Grasp, and I have ways to sack my Gargoyle if need be. I mean, I think blocking Orchard Spirit with the Gargoyle is a last resort for this deck. And I'm fine dropping lands. We need to get to 7-8 lands to flashback our Cacklings and our... in fact, drawing Cackling would be sick with Mana Gargoyle. To flashback our Cacklings and all that. Yeah. We still block the Mausoleum card. Reason being, we'd be taking 2 extra anyway from the spirits. This guy can block spirits, whereas they get a Spider Grass, whereas they can't block Orchard Spirit. I know the Lumberknot gets bigger, and that's ultimately possibly brutal for us, but we have like a Stitcher's Apprentice, so you can just, you know, sack this guy originally when he chumps, and then just endlessly make blockers. So we should be okay against the Lumberknot as long as we can keep our Stitchers active. And I don't think Green-White has a lot of ways to deal with the Stitchers. Well, that guy's a beating. I didn't really think of him playing that guy. But again, we have other ways to survive especially the Mana Gargoyle, the Lumberknot beads. Though at this point, I mean, he's got Township too. Let's see what he does here. He's probably got Spider Grasp if he's just like hitting the attack on that guy. So we're not blocking the Mana Gargoyle. I mean, we would if we had our Cackling counterpart, of course, but we don't, so we're not. Yeah, Township, if he draws that, will be scary. Ooh, that is scary too. And I'm not flashing this back yet, because I could draw into a Burning Vengeance, which would be awesome right here. Instead, Island. Yep, nothing we can really do. Just sit back and relax. If he attacks with the guard, I might actually just chump with Assistant here. Okay. I think this guy is going to block a Spirit. Or I could just block the Boar. I don't think the Boar is that big of a deal at the moment. But yeah, I think we have to start blocking. We can't block this yet. We can block a Spirit though. I mean, the problem here is if we do block this, we are making Lumberknot a threat just like the Boar, and we haven't removed one of those threats. But I'm going to have to, I mean, I have to draw into something. We have to play such that I'm going to draw into something. I can't be taking a ton of damage. I mean, I have to expect to draw into something that can deal with these items at the moment. And we can always block the Boar and shoot it with the Geist Flame later, so I think right now this is the best bet. Yeah, I don't really want to put anything in my graveyard yet, I don't think. Oh, that had Trample. Yeah. Well, that's a mistake in terms of I can't block that Boar with Stitcher's Apprentice. Yeah, I didn't realize Boar had Trample since I haven't played against Boar very much. Yeah, it's probably going to kill me. That's a significant error. Well, I still don't think I can flash back Geist Flame yet. Rolling Tembler. Now looking like it kills me. Let's see, if I block... Block boar, block a flyer. Yeah, we're still not dead. Jeez. Well, I mean, Manor Gargoyle's getting in the way of boar now. I did not realize that that was that sick. I mean, I guess I just go to 1. Lose my homunculus token? Yeah. Not much else I can do there. I mean, I could flashback my Geist Flame, but yeah, I mean, right now we're just checking a little bit of time off his clock. We're ultimately going to lose this no matter what. He casts Spider Grasp here. That'd be 4. I'd die. I'd rather just go to 1. Yeah, make him waste some more time. Not like I can stop it, so I'll just F6. Yeah, not realizing that that guy had... That's a pretty big mistake. Well, I think we just keep what we got, and hopefully we draw a Burning Vengeance, and don't have to mulligan and draw that much land. I mean, if we had drawn like one of our Cackling counterparts, we drew so much land that game. But we still would have probably been fine with that mistake. That was... Yeah, this hand's fine. Slow, but got the Tembler. Can't really... I mean, the Tembler's great in this situation, because we don't have a lot of stuff to commit to the board. Hopefully he commits like 2 cards. Wow, he mulliganed to 5. I mean, hopefully he commits